Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Faith and this is my crafty ideas, and if you're returning to watch, welcome back. And if this is your first time, I would love for you to click the like button with a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so that you'll know when, that's the little bell there, so that you'll know when the next video is up. And I appreciate all of you that watch me and tell me so. And I hope you enjoy this video if it's your first time. I love to share my crafts, my cross-stitching, and my little bit of card making that I do, and sewing and quilting, and telling you what I've been up to. And the comment section, I'd love for you to just say hello and tell me what you're up to, and just make a comment or two, and I'll refer to it in my next video. I'd love to hear from you. Just say hello and tell me what you're up to. But let's get started. Wow, May 10th was the last one I did. That has been a month ago. I can't believe it. How time just gets by, but things have just been kind of gone wild since then, and we've had so much going on, and a lot of waters went under the bridge. And let me see if I can get you up to date just real quickly. Since then, we made a trip to Kentucky, a kind of a fast trip. We went there to load some things up. I got to visit my dad for 2 days, and he has been moved to a nursing home, so we picked up some furniture that way, and I spent a couple days with my sister, which was wonderful. And then I went to a family reunion that was been on my mother's side, and so we did all that over Memorial Weekend, and then on that Sunday we headed back. And so I made a quick visit just to one or two friends, and got to see them, and it was just really a quick trip. Didn't get to do very much at all, but what I did get to see and who I did get to see was very special. So, and it was good to see my family at the reunion, and it was good to see my father, and the nursing home he's in, I feel very good about. It's a beautiful place, and I think he's being well taken care of there. So anyways, we left right after that, and we headed home for two reasons. Number one, my husband kind of expected harvest to be ready to go right when he got back. And also we have a family member on my husband's side that is in the hospital, and he was in critical condition, and we really wanted to get back. But I have good news. He's doing very well, and things are improving. So we're so thankful for that. And right now my husband is in the harvest mode. So if the phone rings and I have to stop this video, I'll come back to it later, but that means that I have to go and help him for just a little bit, because I'm the gopher. I just have to do whatever he tells me to do. So, because right now he's the only one doing the harvesting today at least. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, I will be back. But do you remember me talking about having a major earache? And I could not get over it. I went through 2 rounds of steroids and 2 rounds of antibiotics, and it just wasn't clearing it up. Well, when we got back from our trip, I had got an appointment scheduled with an ear, nose, and throat specialist. And so we went to him. Within 10 minutes, he had it figured out. Now, when I tell you what it is, I know what your response is going to be. You are kidding. Can't believe it. Never heard of it before. That's what most people say. But anyways, I have arthritis in my ear. So he has me on some medicine, and it is helping. I still have some days that it hurts. Yesterday was kind of a rough day, and Today it's hurting a little bit, but 9 times out of 10, I have really good days. So at least he's got it figured out. And the medicine he has me on, he wants me to take for like a month or two, and we'll see what happens. So that's where I stand on that. I have arthritis. And I remember, oh, who knows how many years ago, I had a case of it, but I kind of forgot about it. And when we were living in Kentucky, and I went to an ear, nose, and throat specialist, and they told me the same thing, and my response was, no way. And that doctor said, do you have bones in your ear? So why not? So then at that time, oh, my nose is itching every time I get on. I just took over-the-counter arthritis medicine, whatever. And after a period of time, I just kind of quit taking them, and it kind of never thought about it, really. So when he said that to me, I said, come to think about it. And then I told him, he said, see there? He said, it will never completely go away. Never completely. So I guess I have that for the rest of my life. But anyways, that is what's been happening with me. So besides taking our trip and being at the hospital with family, getting ready for wheat harvest, and with my ear, and just little things like that. It has just been a little bit of everything going on, and we've just been kind of busy. I wished I could just get into an every other week routine, and I keep planning on that, but things just haven't been working out for me. So here we go. Let's see what we can show you. I want to show you just a couple of pictures. Every time I work at the Etc. shop, I come home with something, and I've got a couple things I want to show you. I guess we can consider it my haul, although it's not much. But look at this. I don't know. It's been a couple episodes ago. I told you that I was not into samplers with the ABCD. I think I lied, because I think I do like them. I am finding some that I really, really like. Now, not very many, but I am finding some that I like. Like here. Isn't that just beautiful? I love that. It's not a real big thing, but I like that one. For some reason, that one there just kind of takes me. So I don't know. I might do that one. And then this one is a simple, it's not very big, and it would go in a tart pan is what kind of, I don't know which one you can see the best up there. And it says apple pie. It's the recipe to make an apple pie. 6 tart apples, 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of flour, mix, pour into pastry, dot with butter, adjust top crust, bake 45 minutes, 375. And then you put it in a tart pan, and it tells you what size to do it. So I'd really like to make that one. I think that would be a cool one. And it's got it down here too. I think that one would really be fun. And then, oh yeah, here's another sampler. This one, this one kind of catches my fancy too. Isn't that cool? I like that one. It says, be ye kind, true. I like that one. So I think I might have, didn't mean to, but I think I kind of lied, because I think I liked some samplers. I just think that one's kind of pretty too. Kind of like that one. So, and the last one, I like that one. I don't know if I'll ever do it or not, but I like it. There's a floss tuber, Niecy Lynn. She does Noah's Ark. She loves Noah's Ark, and she does them all the time. Guess that's why that kind of struck my fancy, because I know she likes them, and when I saw that, I thought of her. So I'll keep it. We'll see. We'll see if I ever do it. And then at the Etc. shop, if anybody knows me, they know that I collect nativity sets. I've got probably about 60 of them now, and when Christmas time comes, maybe I can take a video of some of them. I think I showed some of them. And there's a lady that works there by the name of Dory, and every time she finds a nativity set that she thinks will strike my fancy, she always brings it to me and says, if you want it, I can buy it. So I'm going to show you two that she showed me, and I just love them. This one, I probably wouldn't have ever, but it isn't like it's old. I just think it's so cool. Look at this. There's that. And then up here is the angel. But look at that. Somebody made that, I'm sure. And look at that. Isn't that just, I just think that is so cool. Somebody made that. I'm sure they did. There's nothing written on it or anything like that, but I just think that is such a cool one. And I have little trees beside my door that I keep up year round. And at Christmas, I always put just little nativity sets on it. And I'll have to put that one on there. But I just think that one's cool. And then she found this one. Now, see if I can get it up here in front of the camera without knocking it over. And it's not your typical nativity set. Probably knock over the igloo. Oh no, don't fall. But isn't that cute? Oh, flip. I did. Just a minute. Let me get it completely turned around and I'll try it again. There we go. It's an Eskimo nativity set. You have your igloo in the back. There's your angel. This is considered your Mary and Joseph. And look at the little well, or seal rather, and here's a little penguin that's come to visit. There's your little baby Jesus, and here's your I can't get it up there right. There's your dog. Isn't that just so cute? I just think that is so cute. I like the different kinds of nativity sets. Oh, it all fell forward. That means it's time for me to put it down. But I just think that is so cute. Just a different kind of nativity set. Now, if you thought that was hard for me to show you, let me try something else. I have a dear friend who I consider almost a sister to me. But anyways, this box, my father made many, many, many years ago for her. You can see it. It's got a drawer in front. And in that drawer is lots of floss. You can see that. And then in the top part, there's, I'm going to try to track this. Whoa, now that I moved you. There's two doors that open up. And this middle section comes out. And it's full of floss. And then the lower section, she doesn't have, it's not full, but there's another section down there that you can put floss in. And she does not do cross stitching anymore. And since my father made it, and she knows that I like to cross stitch, she gave it to me. Isn't that just special? I just think that, so I've put that beside my stitching spot, and I have not worked on putting my threads over into it yet, but I can't wait to start putting my threads and adding my threads with her threads and working on that. Can't wait to do that. But I just think that is so cool to do that. But I wanted to show that to you. Feel like kind of crooked. Oh no. Maybe that's better. I don't know. So if you feel like you're on the side of a hill, I'm sorry, but that's how it is. All right. Well, now, let's see what I have been working on. Oh, excuse me. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I was summoned by my husband, and I'm back for a little bit. Let's see how much we can get done. Let's see what we have been stitching on since the last time I spoke to you. So, if you remember the last time I showed you my temperature chart, it was in a sad shape. Well, we're still not caught up, but I went to Colorado and spent some time with my son, and I got to work on it, and I did 6 days. In fact, I think I did like 12 days because it was part of my whip goals. I did it, and look what I got done. Got January, February, and March completely done. April, the books are done. I just need to do some outlining on it. And I think I've got 2, if not 3 days yet in the month of June that I will work on it. So that part is done. So I'm closer than I was before, but I love it. I really do enjoy working on it. I really do. So that is what I worked on. That's what I got done on it. So that is my temperature chart that I worked on. So I got quite a bit of that done. And next, after my temperature chart, I worked on my, after temperature chart, I worked on my John Deere. I think I did it also for 6 days. I think I had to do it for 6 days. That was on my whip go also. And I'm getting closer to getting this one done also. And if you notice, see if I can hold it up here. I'll show where I was before and where I am now. But I'm getting down here to the wheel. So there I am now. So it's beginning to come. So that, I'm getting closer on that one. So that one's getting closer to being done. So I'm enjoying working on that one too. So then after I worked on that one, we were at family reunion, and I didn't work on it during the family reunion. In the evenings when we'd go back to our room, or when we were traveling there and traveling back, I wanted something really simple to work on. And this was my new one for the month of May, and it's called Stitches from the Heart. And if you remember, it was a free one, so I can show you the pattern. And it's just a heart, and I'm going to use it for Valentine's Day, that I can just put up for just in the month of Valentine, or February, rather. And that is what I've got done so far. So I would just maybe do 1 or 2 little rectangles at a time. So that's where I am on that. So there's not a before because I just started on it. So that's all I have for that. So I worked on that on our trip in the motels and stuff. And I would put maybe a triangle or 2 in before I'd go to bed at night. And so I did that. So that one is there. And let's see. After I did Stitches from the Heart and John Deere. And let's see. Oh, this one. I've got quite a bit. I feel really accomplished on this one. Country Bloomers. Here's where I was to begin with. And now, let me see, I'm going to fold it to right there. Let's see if I can hold it correctly. Here is where I'm at now. I finished the word country. I worked on the border. I finished the laundry basket down at the bottom, and I've started on this pair of bloomers. For Wednesday, I think Wednesday is, oh dear, going to market, I believe. I can't remember what Wednesday is. But I don't have too much left to do on it. I love doing the bloomers part. It goes much quicker. Those go quicker than the little things down at the bottom do. So that's where I am on that. I love this. So that's where I am on that. So that's coming along. Let's see. Here's my picture. Let's see. Wednesday. Yeah. Wednesday is going to market. So then Thursday is patchwork day. Okay. So that's what the next one will be. So that's what that is. All right. And then after Country Bloomers, I worked on, for the month of, no, this one I started before. It was So Happy. Let me show you the picture of it before I, So Happy. I think this was back in April I started this one. And this is where I was before. And here is where I am now. I've got the S completed. Those letters take a while. And I've started on the E. So that's where I am. So there's where I stand now on that one. So we're getting quite a bit now. And then I worked a little bit more. Now for the rest of this month, I am going to work. I've got scheduled to work a little bit more on my tablecloth, a little bit more on my quilt. I think I have like I said, 2 or 3 days scheduled for my temperature chart to work on it. And then if you remember my praying hands, I'm going to work on that one some more. So I'll have that to show you. And then I'm going to work, I've got a day or two scheduled to work on my camper. So I'm going to work on that for a day or two. So I've got that scheduled. And I have, I know I saw this somewhere. I've got this scheduled to work for at least a day or two to work on this. So I'm going to try to finish that one up, or get a little bit more done on this one. So I've got that in my plans. And then if everything goes as scheduled, I'm going to start, this is my new one for the month of June. It's Stitchography. Stitchography, it's that one right there. So that'll be my new one that I'll work on. That's the last 3 days of the month. So we'll see if that works. But that's my new one that I have scheduled for this month. So we'll see how things go, and we'll see if that works out right. But we'll see. And I want to, this was my card that I got. It's just a note, and I really appreciate it. It came from a friend named Shirley, so I really appreciated that. Just a note, and she always writes me a nice little note. And for my cards, this is the card I'm working on right now to send out. And it says on it, "To thine own self be true." So that's my newest card that I'm working on right now. So that's what I'm working on there. So I want to say thank you to a couple floss tubers that watched me and left me some comments. That was Stitchy Sally, Stitchy Friends, and Crafty Cataloger. Those three watched me and they left some comments for me, and I really appreciate them watching me and encouraging me. And if you watch me and you want to just go watch some other floss tubers, go look them up and watch them. They are really good and I enjoy watching them, and for making comments. And my friend Rita, thank you for commenting on my floss tube. Well, I think that's everything for today. And I'll just be on call here. So when my husband calls me and says he needs me, I'll just be ready to go. And we'll see what happens. Our basement is just about finished. And maybe by the next video, I can take a couple pictures and I'll show you what it looks like now that it's just about done. And I think the electrician just has to come and do one or two more little things, and I think it'll be ready. So you all have a great day today. And let's end with our reading for today. Our reading for today is called Reason for Success. God, you are the author of my confidence. Any talent or goodness that I possess is from you. I confess I sometimes gain my sense of self from my attitudes instead of from you, who made me as I am. I place my confidence in the intelligence or giftedness you bestow on me, rather than on you who bestowed it. Please forgive me. If I run without stumbling, it is because you are my agility. If I run the fastest, you are my speed. If I run the farthest, my endurance is you. You are my confidence, Lord. You are responsible for everything good about me, and you are every reason I succeed. And the question for today is your confidence in the Lord. You have a wonderful day today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.